friends, welcome back to my channel. Or if you're new here, my name is Ashley and today I'm here to do a TBR video, and I'm a little nervous because I didn't read anything off of my TBR in February. I think I spun my wheel 5 times, plus I had a couple book club books and I didn't complete any of them. In fact, I haven't completed any books at all in the month of February until one yesterday, I think, and today is the 25th. 25th? Yes, the 25th of February. Now, I'm really hoping to kind of flop down and read really hard the next couple days and finish a couple more before the end of the month, but we'll see how that goes. But at any rate, I am still going to film a TBR for March, and I'm going to set my sights a little lower this time. I'm going to start with 3 spins, and I have kind of a whole new spinner wheel. Let me tell you how this is going to work. So here's my spinner wheel, and there are a bunch of lists on this wheel. I have unread TBR from 2026. That's any of the books that I've put on my TBR this year that I didn't get to. So like all of my February books that were on my TBR are on that wheel. There's a couple from January. I have my 12 friends 12 books list, all of the 12 books that friends have recommended to me for this year. I have library book, which I have a cart with 5 library books on it. Like I'm actually going to have time to read library books. I have reread, which there is a list of 6 that I am trying to reread this year. I have a book in a series to pick up the next book in a series that I'm actively in. I have an arc, which I have a wheel for with all the arcs that I have. I have an intimidating read. I also have a list of those to read for this year. Then I have a book bingo wheel, which I have a wheel created that has 12 friends, intimidating reads, and rereads. I have a bingo board with those things on it, and so there's a wheel for those prompts as well. I have new book, which is books that I've bought this year so far. Unread TBR from 2025. So yes, all of the books that I put on my TBRs in 2025 and didn't get to, they're all on a wheel, and there's a lot of those. Wheel of prompts. That one is just my master wheel of all the prompts that I've ever collected. There's hundreds. And then I have Abby pick and 2 free picks. So I'm going to spin this wheel. A lot of these options also have spinner wheels. Really kind of anxious about it. I'm going to spin 3 times. So let's just do. Unread TBR from 2025. Let's go back to my TBRs from 2025. Here is my wheel. I'm not going to read through all of these, but yeah, we are spinning. My volume is still not up. Okay, The Remarkable Journey of Coyote Sunrise. Let me grab that real quick. That one is actually a middle grade book. So that is by Dan Gemmenhart, and I've heard some really great, amazing things about this. So hopefully I can get to it this time. I'm excited. And that should be a pretty easy read to get through. So back to our wheel of prompts. All right, here we go. A reread. Okay, I have all my rereads on the card over there. There's 6 on my list for this year. They are The Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires, Addie LaRue, Redeeming Love, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, which I can't read yet because I gotta finish the rest of the books in that series. I'm on 5. Remarkably Bright Creatures, that's a good one. Or 10,000 Doors of January. And I think I'm going to choose Remarkably Bright Creatures because it is perfect. The movie is coming out soon. I am super excited to read this again. This was the top book of the year like 2 years ago, and I've been wanting to reread it. So, one last spin. Another reread. I'm vetoing that. I'm already got one reread. Let's spin again. A library book. Okay. Okay. like I said, I have 5 library books out from the library. I have Girl Dinner by Olivia Blake. This is actually the Sleep When I'm Dead book club pick for February that I haven't got to yet, so that might be a contender. I have One of Us by Dan Chang. Sorry if I'm butchering that name, but something to do with the circus and it's horror. I'm super intrigued. I have The Bright Years by Sarah DeMoff. I've heard some really amazing things about this. I don't even really know what it's about, but I saw it at the library and I grabbed it and I really want to try it. I have The Other People by C.B. Everett. This is another one. I have no idea what it's about. I haven't heard anyone talking about it, but I saw it, looked interesting. It's kind of a weird premise and I thought I would try it. We'll see. And the last one is The Staircase in the Woods by Chuck Wendig, and another one that's like mystery thriller, I think. Intriguing, but I don't really know much or heard anything. I think I'm going to choose between these two. And I feel like I should choose this one because I was supposed to be reading it in February anyways, so I think I'm going to put this one back on the list. Don't really know what it's about, but I've heard a few people going to read it. It's got some pretty colors going on here. Third book on my TBR. The other 2 books are going to be the March pick for the Sleep When I'm Dead book club, called It's Not Her by Mara Kubica. Don't know anything about that one either, except that it's a thriller. I don't think I've ever read anything by Mara Kubica before, but I've heard some pretty good things about her work, so I'm interested to try. And I don't know what the next pick is, Laura's Lovely Library, yet, so we will see when that comes out, if I have it, if I can get a hold of it, and all of those things. So 4 officially on my TBR. We will see how March goes. From now on, hopefully I can get some good reading in and finish some books a little more regularly, because I have a feeling I'm just gonna like finish a whole bunch all at once. I'm in the middle of like 6 books, but I'll talk more about those next week in my wrap-up video. Anyways, thanks for watching and I will see you next time. Bye!